Mr. Timipreye Sylva, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, says rehabilitation of refineries in the country will be completed soon. He made this known during an interaction with members of the Nigerian Guild of Editors, NGE, in Abuja. Sylva said that in 2018, the ministry unveiled the refinery rehabilitation roadmap to boost the country's local refining capacity and transform the country from being a net importer of petroleum products to a net exporter of the commodity.
My brief, therefore, is to assist and support Mr. President to pursue the objectives and targets for the Ministry of Petroleum, which are to curb petroleum product cross-border leakages, the completion of the Nigerian gas flare commercialization program, increasing Nigeria's crude oil production to 3 million barrels per day, reducing the current cost of crude oil production by at least 5%, aggressively promoting the passage of the Petroleum Industry Bill, promotion of oil and gas exploration activities in the country's inland basins, promotion of deep offshore exploration activities, collaborating with private sector to aggressively increase domestic refining capacity and working assiduously to create millions of jobs for our Nigerian youths. Mr. President rolled out the auto gas program on 1st of December 2020. Prior to the rollout, the Gas Transportation Network Code was also launched. Prior to that, the AKK gas pipeline, a 614 kilometers pipeline from one end of the country, from the south, to another end of the country in the north, was flagged off, and construction is actively ongoing. I make bold to announce that the rehabilitation of Port Harcourt, Kaduna, and Warri refineries are fully on course to be delivered during the tenure of this administration. NNPC is brand new, and it's a new day in the Ministry of Petroleum.
In his remarks, the Group Managing Director of NNPC, Malam Mele-Kyari, said the corporation had published the financial status for 2018 and 2019 in line with its commitment to transparency and accountability.
The risks of public scrutiny, at the risk of condemnation, which we knew it would happen, at the risk of people saying, yeah, you guys have been squandering our resources, we decided to publish the 2018 audited financial statement of the NNPC. And we did the same for the 2019. And when we did that, something obvious came out. One of them was that we are spending money on businesses that are returning nothing. We don't need any interpretation to say that, but it was obvious, we saw it, it's our financial statement, we have studied it, that we knew this is the obvious on the table. So let's put it on the table. And that helped us tremendously.
Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to President Femi Adesina said in spite of the challenges of the pandemic, several milestones were recorded in the oil and gas sector.
I tell you, there's a lot that this government is doing for Nigeria, particularly in the oil industry. It's not all, Nigeria is not all about banditry, insurgency. Those things are very important. They are fundamental. Every country must have peace to have development. But Nigeria is not all about evil, of banditry, of kidnapping, of seizing of students in Kankara and all that. There are other good things that are happening.
Also, Mr. Mustafa Issa, president of the NGE, commended President Buhari and his cabinet for developments in the oil and gas sector.
Today is December 22nd, and there's no fuel scarcity. You know, it's tradition. But the GMD, I don't know how you did it. Please, whatever you did to get this, for this to happen, please, you continue. Minister of Petroleum, you are doing a good job. Please keep it up. There's a lot to be done. The GMD also, I commend you for what you've been doing. I understand that the supply of gas to Gencos has improved, and that is why today power supply has improved across the country.